Starting from line Haoh, I'm going to remove the Ninninger Shuriken from the top of the head and fold in the faceplate. Take the entire torso, rotate around 180 degrees, and go to the back and remove this piece here and set it aside. Then for Bison King, I'm going to start off by removing the Bison rifle. Take the top half and bottom halves and remove it and kind of split it at the waist. Take this top part and fold down the arms so that they're like this. And take the end part in the back, remove it, and place it here on the underside of this piece so that it lines up like so. Then split the legs in two, just like that. And though it's optional, what I like to do is take the wheel pieces and unlatch them so that they're up like this. Then Bison King is ready. And then to prep Shurikenjin is the easiest of all. Just gotta remove the Drago sword and remove the Drago shield. Then fold up the arms on Drago Maru, like so. And it is ready to go. Okay, now we're gonna put it all together. So first, gotta take these two pieces and connect in these two tabs into these two slots here on the top of this piece, right? Just like that. Then go around to the back of line Haoh. And you guys will see that one little thing I missed is that you also have to remove your chosets from the mouth and close it up like that. Take this piece and connect it back here, where it originally was. It should fit in like so. Then spin it around. Next we're going to put on the various weapons. So I'm going to take the Bison rifle and put it here on this side, connecting it in right there. Take the Drago sword and connect it on the other side, right here. And take the Drago shield and connect it onto these two pegs here on the right arm. Next, take the parts made from Bison King's legs and making sure that they match. Take this leg and peg it in here onto this fist. Then do the same for the other side. Next, move down these two pieces here. Take Shurikenjin and get him back into that sitting position that we had him in before. And I'm sure a lot of you can see where this is going. Fold up the arms. Then, taking the peg on the back, place him right in there, that he is sitting inside the cavity right there, just like so. Take these two pieces and raise them up into the fists. just like so. And once again, I'm going to want to move this back and just gonna adjust the camera one more time. Gotta make sure everything is nice and straight and in shot. Then finally, take Ninninger Chosetsu, take this peg and plug it into, take this hole and plug it into this peg here, like so, and have him sitting down on the top of the Shuriken. And take that and place it right up here, like so. And there we have Haoh Shurikenjin, who once again is a massive and just bulky combination. This is big, it is heavy, and it does one of the things that I love in the law of combinations, where it makes use of every piece from the components. Nothing is left off here. We've got the weapons from Shurikenjin and Bison King sort of on the side. The shield from Shurikenjin cleverly goes onto one of the arms, uses Bison King's legs as a pair of twin cannons. Though you don't see it, it does manage to store the remaining parts from Bison King pretty well here on the back. And then we both have Shurikenjin in the chest piloting it, as well as Ninninger Chosetsu riding on top. You can even see that it now has a new face with a chrome gold and chrome red visor. And this is also just something that is quite a sight to behold, where you have Shinobi Maru, who's piloting Shurikenjin, who is piloting Haoh Shurikenjin. It honestly just takes that idea of a giant robot piloting another giant robot and takes it to the next level. And it works pretty well, where because this thing has wheels, you can still move this around. And of course you can repeat the transformation sounds ending by pressing the button on the top. And there is actually a pretty clever thing here, where basically they're just two sides of the same robot. To where if you had this flipped around, it would make these sounds for line Haoh. And it is something how the combination sound for Haoh Shurikenjin is certainly the longest one so far. But it makes sense for such a grandiose and just kind of giant combination that we have here. And yeah, it is just something that is so just tremendous and gigantic that it's hard to put into words. This is the kind of thing where I was astounded and just so amazed when I first took this thing out of the box and put it together, and when I went through its different modes and transformations. So overall, this is a tremendous, just incredible mecha. And it is a cool way of having kind of the big mecha of the year. Although it is kind of early on, and this is not the final mech to be released. Though this is the biggest and it's going to be the most expensive one. Obviously, this thing is part of Ninninger, so this is meant to represent something of the past, and with this design, obviously it represents the different mecha that have been lines in the past, and it is definitely a nice way of carrying on their legacies, especially when there have been at least 2 red lions in the past. And just in terms of being a mech, it is quite incredible, but it's the kind of thing where this is something where you have to just take into consideration what you're getting. This thing is big, it's expensive, it's heavy, and it is what a lot of people would describe as a brick. But with that being said, if you have Shurikenjin or Bison King, and especially if you have both, this has a lot of playability. Though it doesn't say so in the instructions, it is nice how this can serve also as a carrier mech, so you can play with it and have it interact with the other mecha, even when it's not transformed like this. And because of the way the combinations work, you could put different mecha like Shurikenjin Paon or Shurikenjin UFO or Bison King Surfer into the back there. Though obviously for anything with Surfer Maru you wouldn't be able to use the board, but that's besides the point. This is just an incredible mecha that has a lot of playability, and it's the kind of thing where you can't really know what it's like to have it unless you really see it for yourself. But it's the kind of thing where it is, like I said, very expensive, and this is something that you have to take into consideration, that wherever you buy it, you're going to be paying a lot for it. So try to find it for basically a discounted price so that the shipping won't add up to too much. And this is the kind of thing that you get only if you're really, really serious about collecting the Ninninger mechs, because this is going to run you a high price, and it doesn't do all too much on its own. It does a lot more if you have some of the other mechs. So with that in mind, no, it's up to you whether or not you buy it, but if you do decide to buy it, I can assure you that you are going to be very impressed with this mech. So, for my next video, I'll be doing my Toku Toy theory on Kamen Rider Meteor. But, for now, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, or share it. And you can check me out on Facebook at facebook.com/KRX50. And for now, this is KRX50, riding off.